Good crowd on hand, as expected in Winterberg. They will host the 2015 World Bobsleigh Championships. They had a press conference yesterday, put out the logo. Last time the World Championships were here in Winterberg was 1995. I was here. It was 10 days of rain and mud.
Could be anything. Could be anything.
This is actually pleasant today. This is, so far, it looks consistent, but we know this weather can change in a couple minutes' time.
Top of the track then, the first of our 20 sliders in this second and final heat here in Winterberg in the four-man competition. Great Britain's John Jackson and this reformatted team with Bruce Tasker coming back from injury. He joins the team at 3 behind Stu Benson, with Joel Fear on there in the middle of the shot on the back handles. 20th after the first heat. It wasn't their most disciplined load. Let's take a look.
Yeah, they had a terrible problem getting in the sled around the first curve. One of the banging both sides of the wall. They're in quickly this time, Martin, and perfectly around the wall. 5:29. John Jackson's got a good chance to move up 2 or 3 spots because his drive down the track in the first run was pretty good.
Well, the great opportunity here is there is no fallen snow in the track. There is no problem with visibility with the snow either, so he's got clear conditions. He has to capitalise on this. Anything could be coming in the next few minutes for the remaining sliders.
Little fog rolling in up top, and the fog can roll in here heavy quickly. And right now, it's some of the best conditions we've seen in the 6 previous events we've had here.
The ice is hard and fast this morning as well. It's dry and crisp. You can hear that from the rattle of the runners.
Watch out!
And he's gone! Well, that is the first crash of the competition. 130km/h inversion. They're doing 80 miles an hour and more as the sled turns over at the bottom of the labyrinth.
You see they're panicking a little bit. They should just take deep breaths. Wait, look, they're going to get hurt getting out of the sled.
You see the brakeman's helmet there was full of snow.
They should, it's tough to practice a bobsled crash. But, as Coach Peter Gunn, but you really are told if to stay in that sled. They're trying to get out of that sled. They don't know how hurt they are, and they're going to get more hurt trying to get out of the sled until they ride it back up. But we're seeing everybody get up. That's the key, but there might be a few stiff necks when this is all said and done.
Yeah, no question. Thumbs up from everybody. Lots of snow in the brakemen's helmets.
Listen.
Yeah, they're okay.
And they got a finish time. But look, you could see the mistake. Watch the side. He hits the left side or the right side of the wall. Bang, that pushes him over in the middle. He's too late on this curve. Not real nice to be looking at a bobsled curve upside down.
Well, John, this is the fastest ice we've had all weekend. Very different from what they trained in, different from the first heat as well, and the added speed may well just have been the factor that caught him out. Well, we've seen races 1 crashing out of the final corner.
Look at this shot. Oh,
yikes.
You're looking at things sideways at a bob track. Look at Peter Gunn's expression.
Ugh.
All of us, we made that little tap on that wall, and it forced him over the middle of the curve. A 2-man, you could probably steer out of that problem. The 4-man's like a big truck. Once that truck gets into a skid or out of control, it's over.
Yeah. It's all about the momentum. And, of course, that means that there is a few more scratches in the ice
this is where they're going to get hurt, though.
Yeah.
Picking this sled up. Right, there's a spot there to get it out, but this is where you hurt your back. You got to really be careful. You can't try and overdo that. And plus, these guys that are all hyped up, it's... First guy down. Look at the wind blowing in the back.
Mm-hmm.
We just thought some fog was coming in. Now there's some wind.
Well, it'll bring the snow with it as well, chances are. You can see it gusting around at the top of the track. Let's take a look again. It doesn't make for a great viewing.
Well, watch him hit the right-hand wall. Boom. That forces him over in the middle. He's late. He comes into the curve in the middle. He should be on the take-on, on the entrance of the curve. Again, you could do that with a 2-man and get away with it. With this 4-man, it's got its own computer. It goes its own way.